Hey everybody, today we're going to make this tree skirt box thingy. I first saw one of these over at Fisher's Shop Instagram and just knew we had to have one. By the way, this Delta miter saw stand is awesome. Fisher's Shop could probably show you how to make this the right way out of beautiful wood and, do it the proper way using the proper tools. Well, I don't have most of those and this is just scrap wood I had laying around. So we're going to throw this thing together with everyone's favorite pocket screws, a little glue, some staples, and see what we can do. You can see this is mostly built out of dimensional lumber. These are just 1x3s I had lying around. I really didn't want to go to the store. It was cold and rainy that day, and I had heard there's a pandemic, so it's probably a good idea to limit my shopping excursions. So I had grand plans to make this a four-sided, multi-hinged, fold-flat tree box thingy, but I may have thoroughly screwed up one of the sides. So I just screwed it all together, took this Luan board I had lying behind my 49 and made it work. If anything, of all the projects I've done throughout my life, one thing I've learned is sometimes you just got to stick with it. Even if your miters suck, things don't line up, it's not quite square, a lot of times you can hide your crimes. And while, again, there's woodworkers on YouTube who do a fantastic, wonderful job, I wouldn't say that I'm quite a cabinet builder, more of a prop builder. So when in doubt, I weather things. And what I'm doing here is just rounding the edges, trying to make this thing look old, like it was supposed to be beat up and not a pile of junk I threw together in my garage. Here's some glue, probably not putting it on the right way. Don't even know why I put it on there or needed it, but whatever. I also, you'll see, used way too many brad nails, but they're fun. Here we go. Time to hide all this pine and aspen or whatever this junk is with some stain to make it look like it's fancy. This is always the good part of projects for me. I don't always have good access to good wood, plus I always feel like I'm wasting money because I'm terrible at this. So use a little stain, cover up your crimes, call it good. Look how beautiful that is. You couldn't tell that most of that wood's been sitting underneath an old car or anything else. I think that looks pretty good. Now it's time to add some stamps and some custom lettering. So once I finished all the staining, I went over to my wife's Cricut, found this stamp, this Reindeer Express stamp, because I was too lazy to make my own. Made another one you'll see here in a minute. And really decided to make this look like an old crate, something perhaps you'd find at Santa's workshop or something. So if you don't have access to a Cricut, you can make these by hand. It's a lot more time consuming. If you want to see that and you'd like to see someone make one by hand, check out my video when I finished our movie theater wall basement thing. I did a pretty cool one, really large stencil for a Roger Rabbit crate downstairs. I got a thing for crates apparently. was super excited to put this stamp on there. I thought it would look really cool. I spent a lot of time trying to decide what the stamp should be and went through hundreds and hundreds of different examples, tried my own, and I really liked this. And it totally shows up, and you can totally see it in real life after I put some clear coat on there. And it's not completely hidden by the rest of the Christmas tree when this is in place. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's just pretty much par for the course for 2020. I took it off. You can see me staring at the camera because it's hard to see here. It's even harder to see in real life, but it's fine. No big deal. We've been saying that a lot. Here again, I made a quick stencil using the Cricut with just some cheap construction paper. I got some acrylic paint, took some grays and some whites, kind of mixed them poorly so I had some depth there. Also helps make the white look a little older. I also got the gilding paint out and went over the. Yes, I painted the. That's fun. And the little squirrely marks with this gold. You'll see here in just a second. It looked really great. I really like the gold. I like the antique look of it, and later I sanded over it to give it a little bit of a weathered look. The gold didn't turn out like the red that you can't see it when it's actually in place either. Maybe it did. Oh well, it looks fun. Here I'm just knocking off some of the hard edges of the lettering. Gives it a worn look, makes it look like it's been around for years. It's an aesthetic that I like, the wife likes. So after that I added some polyurethane and put it in place. I happened to put it in place a little too early, so it stunk like polyurethane in the basement. So the wife likes it, the elves like it, turned out pretty good. So thanks for everyone. 2020's been a tough year, quite the dumpster fire. So I'm happy to be making these videos, and if you'd like to win one of these custom ornaments I made, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Happy holidays, everybody.